Yo guys, what is good? It's your favorite supreme leader, CAM-RON-UN. And as you can see, we're coming at you guys with the most fun builds in NBA 2K20. These aren't the best builds, okay? These are not the most comp builds, but these are definitely the 100% most fun builds, okay? You don't have fun and enjoy your playing on these builds. So before that video starts, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now down below. Go do that, and while you're at it, you may as well comment something, literally anything. I don't care. Comment anything. But let's start off with the point guard builds. So obviously we just want to scroll down, equip point guard. None of the hands, number, none of that stuff matters, okay? We just want to click continue, and we're going to start off with a fairly obvious fun build, and that is the pure finishing archetype. I apologize, I was trying to show this pie chart right here, which is the pure finishing pie chart. I noticed that my face cam blocks a lot of things. I changed that halfway through the video, a little sooner than halfway through the video, but I apologize. It gets called a pure slasher, so you just want to go click on that pure slasher archetype. I like to choose the agility and vertical pie chart for the pure slasher, because you got to get that 95 vertical to be booming on people, catching them lobs, all of that kind of stuff. Plus, the speed is very, very nice to have. Then, obviously, we want to max out our driving layup. Okay, 95 for a slasher. Max out our driving dunk, obviously. Then, max out our shot close. Max out our standing dunk. And then, upgrade our post hook to an 81 to get 30 finishing badges. We then want to move straight over to ball handling. Max out the ball handling to an 86. It's going to go down, so you're not going to be able to speed boost until you get to that 99 overall. And then, we can also max out our passing accuracy to give us 14 playmaking badges. Now, slashers get really good defense. We're going to max out our perimeter defense. We're going to max out our lateral quickness. We're going to upgrade our steals to a 60, our blocks to a 60. We're going to max out both our rebounding to give us 10 defensive badges. And then we're going to use the rest to max out our 3-point. And then we're left with 4 attributes to put in our mid-range. Now, I know a lot of you guys, oh, you don't get any shooting badges. You only get 1 shooting badge. You only need 1 shooting badge. You're only getting a 52 3-pointer anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. But chuck on catch and shoot bronze, and you're going to be able to hit a few corner threes, catch and shoot threes, all that kind of stuff. Chuck on some jump shot boosts. You're going to be dunking on everyone. You got a 95 vertical, 87 acceleration, 89 speed. Okay, you're finishing over anyone. You got 30 shooting badges. If you need a video on how to get your shooting badges, check it out in a card in the top right corner right there. I got playmaking and finishing badge in that playlist. You can get your finishing badges really quick, so just trust me, it's the best method. Okay, now you can choose any body type. I think being big for some reason just helps you dunk on people. I don't know why, it's just what I feel like. I feel like it gives you better contact animations, helps you snag up, helps you do all that. Now, I put the pure slasher at 6'5" and 215 pounds. Now, being 6'5", you get an 83 ball handling. None of your driving stats change. The post hook does, but it doesn't really matter too much. Your speed doesn't change from an 86. Your speed and vertical doesn't change no matter which weight you put it at. So I just maxed out to get the most amount of strength. I don't really care too much about the acceleration. That little bit of extra strength should help you dunk on people a little better. So that's why I wanted to upgrade that. Now, for the wingspan, I put it at 83.5 inches, which is the highest you can have while having an 82 ball control. Now, that means if you get this player to 99 overall, you can speed boost, okay? You'll have 86 ball control if you're able to get to 99 overall. It's just a nice little thing that, oh yeah, if I get to 99, I can speed boost. I don't think it's that important, to be honest, speed boosting this year, but it's something nice to have the possibility of. And obviously, the 83.5 inch wingspan, being 6'5", is going to allow you to dunk on pretty much anyone. And then obviously, we don't choose slashing takeover. Okay, this build is a pure slasher. Why would you want playmaking takeover? Now, I realized the entire time I was recording this section that I wasn't actually showing the thing. My face cam was in the way. My apologies. So this is the speed you get. You get an 86 speed, 82 acceleration, 68 strength, 95 vertical. And you can see you have built a pure slasher. Now, this is how I would max out my player if I got max badges. I would upgrade my contact finisher to Hall of Fame, my relentless finisher to Hall of Fame, so you don't be dunking on everyone. I would upgrade my pro touch to Hall of Fame, my fancy footwork to Hall of Fame, my consistent finisher to Hall of Fame, so even if you don't get the contact dunk, you're still hitting the layups. I would then go Giant Slayer Silver, Acrobat Silver, silver. I put fast break finisher on silver, showtime on silver, and then probably lob city finisher on silver as well. It's just such an OP thing getting the 30 finishing badges. Look at these badges. Tell me anyone's stopping you, and you're getting your takeover way faster than everyone else. You're helping your team get takeover with showtime. You're helping you get takeover faster with fast break finisher. You're dunking on everyone with relentless finisher and contact finisher, and then you get all these nice layup badges. You're cheesing the hop steps. You got acrobat silver, so you can make all those athletic layups. It's just OP. Shooting badge, as I said, I would go catch and shoot bronze. Playmaking, you get 14 badges, so obviously handles for days gold, quick first step gold, downhill gold, unpluckable silver, tight handles silver, and then I might go diamond bronze. You can probably downgrade tight handles to bronze and then go up and upgrade diamond to silver. I like this combination a lot. Obviously, once you max it out, you can kind of change it depending on the people that you're playing with, but this is kind of what I would do. And then you also get 10 finishing badges. So I'm upgrading my pickpocket to gold. I'm upgrading my interceptor to gold. I'm upgrading my intimidator to silver, and then I'm putting my clamps and pick dodger on bronze. Now, I know a lot of people say clamps and pick dodger are the two badges you need on defense. I completely disagree, but let's move on to the next build. Yo, damn, what's this hoodie I'm wearing? CAM-RON-UN merch is out now at worldapparel.com, or you can search up CAM-RON-UN.com and it will redirect you to World Apparel. It's the best merch in the game. You know, we're gonna be coming out with more stuff, but the stuff we got now is fire, so go check it out. Go cop you some merch. It's looking hella fly. Okay, so the next build is a shooting guard. You just want to go into the shooting guard, and then we're choosing the pure playmaker archetype. We're also going the agility and vertical pie chart. I know most people will be like, you gotta get that 95 speed, but we still don't get such a high speed because we're minimizing our weight. So we're doing the vertical and speed pie chart. First things we want to do is max out our driving dunk and max out our driving layup. We then want to max out our 3-point shot and our mid-range shot, max out our passing accuracy, max out our ball handling, and then upgrade our post moves to an 86 to get the 30 playmaking badges. We then want to max out our perimeter defense and our lateral quickness. So right here we have all the fundamentals for this build. We have our max mid-range, we have our max 3-point shot, we have our max driving layups, we have our max driving dunk, and then we also have our max defensive stats that we really need. You also might want to upgrade your shot close to max to an 86 to give you 9 finishing badges, as well as maxing out your free throw to an 85 to give you 10 shooting badges. And here's your choice, okay, right? This is completely up to you. You could either max out your finishing stats to give you 16 badges, right? And then you could put another 24 on shooting to give you 16 finishing badges and 13 shooting badges, right? That's kind of OP, I'm not gonna lie. Or you can upgrade your defensive stats, upgrade your interior defense to a 54, upgrade your steal to a 74, upgrade your block to a 69, and your defensive rebounding to an 80 to give you 10 defensive badges. So that's kind of like an all-round type build. Your defense is godly and your offense is still really, really good. Or you could completely sacrifice the defense and just make your offense godly. Again, whichever body shape you go doesn't matter at all. I just realized I'd be hiding the speed and everything the entire time. Now, I would put my player at 6'6", minimize the weight to get 84 vertical, 88 speed, and 89 acceleration. So you're like a decent amount taller than everyone, and you still got 89 ball handling, which is going to go up to a 92 once you minimize your wingspan. A 6'6" point guard with 92 ball control, 77 3-point shot, 82 mid-range, 88 speed, 89 acceleration, 84 vertical, 78 driving dunk, 83 driving layup, 72 perimeter defense, 72 lateral quickness. This build is godly. Okay, this build is so godly, and then we can either choose playmaking or shot creating takeover. I would go shot creating because obviously it's better for scoring. Playmaker takeover doesn't do too much, and you get called a slashing playmaker. You've seen a lot of people with this build. It's a very good build. And now if you get to max out your badges, for your finishing badges, you don't get contact dunk, so I wouldn't worry about contact finisher or relentless finisher. I'll go relentless finisher silver, but no point of getting it gold. I would upgrade pro touch to gold, fancy footwork to gold, consistent finisher to gold, acrobat silver, giant slayer silver, and then because you've got 1 extra point, you can either upgrade any of the silver badges to gold. I think maybe the best decision might be putting contact finisher on bronze, so that's how I do the finishing badges. Shooting badges, we get 15 shooting badges on a pure playmaker. So I would upgrade quick draw to whatever you feel comfortable with. A lot of people say quick draw silver's the best, so that's what we're going with. Upgrade that difficult shots to gold, so when you get that shot creating takeover, those fadeaways are deadly. Difficult shots gold is just a nice badge to have. Catch and shoot gold, range extender gold, green machine bronze, hot start bronze, flexible release bronze, tireless shooter bronze. That's how I would do it. Shooting badges are one of those things that's really up to personal preference. If you green a lot, you want to get green machine. If you suck at timing your shots, you want to get flexible release. If you don't fade away at all, then don't get difficult shots. If you don't take catch and shoots at all, don't get catch and shoot. All those kinds of things. So if you prefer quick draw gold, then take something off and get quick draw gold. It's all up to you. Now for the playmaking badges, we get a lot of playmaking badges. We get 30. So we want to upgrade a handles for days and quick first step to Hall of Fame. First thing we want to do. Floor general to Hall of Fame is also pretty much a must. I'm only upgrading unpluckable to gold, tight handles to gold. Diamond we're upgrading to Hall of Fame. Got to help out our teammates. Stop and go, I'm only upgrading to gold. Space creator, I'm upgrading to silver. Lob City passer, I'm upgrading to bronze. Downhill, I'm upgrading to bronze. And needle threader, I'm upgrading to bronze. Now I think Diamond Hall of Fame, handles for days Hall of Fame, quick first step Hall of Fame, floor general Hall of Fame, they're all the essential badges that you really need to have as a point guard, as a pure playmaker, and then everything else is up to you, okay? All these badges are kind of questionable depending on how you play. But I reckon you need those 4 Hall of Fame, to be honest. And then for your 1 defensive badge, you could probably go clamps or pickpocket or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Now moving on to the third and final build. This build is going to boost your ego in this game so much. Okay, this is the best. If you suck at the game, right, you're not good at the game, you want to get good at the game, you just want to get on, be able to win games, all that kind of stuff, and just be able to enjoy the game with minimum frustration, you want to make a center, okay? Centers are so easy to play with, okay? Everyone that gets good at the game, I think, actually starts with a center. That's my personal belief. I don't know too many people that don't start off with a center. And there's a few center builds I'm sure you've seen, like the playmaking short shooter or the pure shooting build that you just seen dominate. But the build that you want to go with is this rebounding and finishing split right here. It's such a good build. It's so overpowered. Then you want to choose the strength and vertical pie chart to give you that 95 strength and the most vertical possible. We're gonna max out our standing dunk, max out our post hook, max out our close shot, max out our driving dunk, max out our driving lap. You want to just max out everything to do with finishing. It's the best way to do it. Go down here and then max out your rebounding, max out your block, max out your steals, max out your interior defense to give you 24 defensive badges. You don't need perimeter defense and lateral quickness at all on this build. You're so slow anyway, it doesn't make a difference. I would then max out your post moves and your mid-range shot to a 61. Now, I know a lot of people, they go the sharpshooting rebounding archetype, which is a really good build, but for you, you're looking for a fun build, okay? You just want to be able to hop on and just dominate the game. So this is the build that you want to go for. With a 61 midi, you're going to be able to hit it a decent amount, so don't worry about that too much. You got catch and shoot. You're playing with a guard with Hall of Fame Dimer. That kind of stuff, it's not a workout, alright, you're going to be able to hit the occasional midi. And you're just an absolute beast inside. Let's look, just look, 95 standing dunk with 22 finishing badges, 87 rebounding stats. I know even as a pure defensive rebounder, you get the 95 standing dunk. But with this archetype, you get Hall of Fame contact dunks, so that's why I think it's kind of better. I meant Hall of Fame finishing badges. I apologize. I'm not really that clever. But then to continue, you want to choose Burley. And you can be a 7-1 center. A lot of people say it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely alright. You get a higher vertical. You're a little bit faster than most centers. You can shoot a tiny bit better. But if you're just trying to have fun, you don't want any frustration, make your player 7'3". Trust me. I've made a few centers in multiple 2Ks. Trust me, you want to be 7'3". Now for the weights, we're going 267 pounds, which is going to max out our interior defense at a 95, and we're only going to lose 1 point on driving dunk, which is only a 58, so it doesn't matter too much. We then want to max out our wingspan to get a 94 block. We're going to lose 2 points on our post moves. We're going to lose some 3-point shot and some midi. That max wingspan is going to help us snag, help us dunk on people, as well as giving us an even higher block and just blocking more shots in general. And you could choose rim protector or glass cleaning takeover takeover. It doesn't really matter which one you choose. They're both really good options. I would rather choose the glass cleaning takeover. And you have built a paint beast. I'm sure you've seen a bunch of these on the park. They're a very, very good build. Okay, for the badges, you want to go contact finisher Hall of Fame, relentless finisher Hall of Fame, put back boss Hall of Fame, which means if you get a rebound, you can put it straight back up and get the bucket. Consistent finisher Hall of Fame, pro touch Hall of Fame, and then you've got the option of going silver drop stepper or silver pick and roller, or you could just do bronze pick and roller and bronze drop stepper. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. Or if you're posting up a lot, you could even downgrade consistent finisher to silver and then go back down punisher Hall of Fame or just drop stepper Hall of Fame or something like that. It's all up to you. It's all personal preference, but I think you definitely need that contact finisher Hall of Fame, relentless finisher Hall of Fame, and put back boss Hall of Fame, as well as I would strongly recommend upgrading that pro touch to Hall of Fame. It's such a good badge. It's going to allow you to hit so many more layups, as well as consistent finishers, and allow you to hit so many more layups. Now for the shooting badges, we go catch and shoot bronze. No other options there. We want to be able to hit those middies. Playmaking badge, we got a few interesting options. We could go quick first step, post spin technician, needle threader, lob city passer, unpluckable, bailout, break starter. You only get one badge, so you can, once you get your first badge, you can change it at any time. So I would just change it depending on who you're playing with. And you get 24 defensive badges. So first up, I would go Defensive Leader Hall of Fame. It's such a useful badge. Intimidator Hall of Fame. Interceptor Hall of Fame. Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame's also a must, obviously. I would go Gold Rim Protector. I wouldn't go Hall of Fame. Brick Wall Hall of Fame is a must. And then you could probably go Box on Bronze. Moving Truck on Bronze. Post Lockdown on Bronze. But me personally, I put it on Box. This is going to allow you to get rebounds, block shots, get those interceptor steals, because you're so big, you're gonna get a lot of interceptions. Intimidator and Rim Protector are gonna help you. Rim Protector and Intimidator help you play defense in the paint. Brick Wall, set screens, knock people down. If people are trying to post you up, it drains their stamina, because you drain their stamina from physical contact. Obviously, Box is gonna help you a little bit, but I think Rebound Chaser is the most important rebounding badge. But either way, that's the end of the video. If you guys could please hit that like and subscribe button, I would really appreciate it, as well as commenting literally anything. Comment your favorite build, okay? If you watched all the way to the end, comment your favorite build out of these three, and I'm out. See ya.